Papa John's announcing today John Schnatter's image will no longer be a part of the marketing for the pizza giant after he did admit to using the N-word.
The head of diversity at Papa John's says the company is inclusive, and one man's comment, even though he's the leader, doesn't represent the brand. In this exclusive interview, she is talking, giving the company's only comments on camera today.
WHAS 11's Renee Murphy with that part of the story.
Papa John's, the N-word, and questions over a company in the spotlight.
We don't believe in racism. That's not who we are. That comment was not okay. And we're going to move forward, and we're going to show you. While it could be discouraging, we're going to use this crisis as an opportunity to learn, reflect, and move forward.
Victoria Russell is the head of diversity and inclusion for Papa John's International and works at the corporate offices in Louisville. It's a position she recently took over after being with the company for more than a decade. She's worked to have the company recognize Martin Luther King Day, Black History Month, and sponsor Kentuckiana's Pride Festival.
What I ask of Louisville, my community, is to give us the opportunity to show you who we are.
In the company's only on-camera statements, Russell says the Papa John's brand is not John Schnatter.
No, we are comprised of 120,000 team members globally. We make up the brand.
It was reported in Forbes magazine that during a media training session on race in May, Schnatter said, quote, Colonel Sanders called blacks the N-word and didn't face backlash. Schnatter apologized, resigned from the company board and the U of L Board of Trustees.
There was a mistake made. He owned it. We're going to move forward with each other, lift each other up, build each other back up, and I ask the community to please allow us the opportunity to show you who we really are.
Russell says the brand and company stand for inclusion and diversity, something Papa John's is working to improve on, especially at the corporate level.
We have feelings too, and we just want the opportunity to show the world who we really are. And I want the world to hold us accountable to that.
What will the future of Papa John's look like?
I'm the face of Papa John's. You're the face of, the customers are the face of Papa John's. Our partners are the face of Papa John's. We want to evolve and reinvent for you what you believe about our brand.
Russell says the company is not beyond redemption. She says they just have to prove it. Renee Murphy, WHAS 11 News.
Good interview there, and Russell says she contemplated whether or not she would actually leave the company.
But she tells us she believes in the brand and wants to stay on. And now the company, late this afternoon, just releasing plans on what it intends to do to move forward, saying in part that Papa John's is not an individual but a pizza company, as she said in that interview, with 120,000 corporate and franchise employees.
This message coming out just a few months before we went on the air by CEO Steve Ritchie. Papa John's, he says, intends now to hire an outside company to take a look at all of its existing policies and its culture as it's related to diversity and inclusion.
And the entire senior management team will travel across the country to meet with employees, and the company is now promising to set up a way for both employees and franchise owners to have their voices heard. Well,